London. London is a tough one when it comes to estate agency. What you've got to remember with London is it isn't one big market. It is like a fly's eye with lots of little segments, lots of little markets. Now what you'll find is that when it comes to estate agencies, you might have like a 1 mile square or even a kilometre square with 30, 40 agents in it. And it's really, really tough to break into a market. But we're going to use that to our advantage, that instead of it being one big market, so little segments, is this. If you as an agent, you want more business, want more free valuations, more properties to sell, you've got to get your name out there, you've got to get your foot in the door, and you've got to be asked out for the free valuation. It is as simple as that. Your job as an estate agent is to get more free valuations, because everything else from that follows on. So the way you do that is you've got to get the name of your agency inside the owner's head before they need you. So when they do need you, they automatically think of you as opposed to the other 30 or 40 agents in your town. But this is where most agents go wrong in London. They either produce promotional material, which is a thick coffee table book talking about what's happening in the local schools, what's lifestyle magazines, talking about how to make lava bread, and then pages and pages of glossy pictures with photos of properties they've sold, which, to be honest with you, is as boring as hell. Or they talk about stuff like an A5 leaflet with lots of bullet points saying, look how wonderful we are, no sell, no fee, and we're open 10 days a week, and we're open 24, 26 hours a day. People aren't interested in that. Let's be honest, no one likes to be sold to. So what you need to do is this. You need to get inside their head before they need you. And what we've come up with, especially for the London market, is this. If you believe that all a homeowner's interested in is what's happening in the property market, why don't you just talk about that? So if you're in Putney, in SW15, just talk about the SW15 property market. What's happening to prices in SW15? What's happening to rents? What's happening to yields? How Putney has outperformed next door in, say, Sheen or Richmond or wherever. I don't care about Putney, but people in Putney care about Putney. And if you think about it, 100% of property homeowners live in the house that they live in. 100% of homeowners live in Putney. And I would say 30 to 40% of landlords of Putney properties also live in Putney. They've got a front door with a little letterbox. Why don't you put a leaflet which talks about not yourself or your firm or your services, but talks about the Putney property market to Putney people, or Richmond to Richmond, or Wimbledon to Wimbledon? And the reports that we've come up with, especially for the London agent, is a monthly property market report with your logos and your colours, but not too heavily branded. And it talks about your property market to local people, and you get that out. And newsletters, through letterboxes, coffee shops, solicitors, accountants. You put electronic copies out to your database. You throw it out on social media. So the way we'll run it is that we will only work with one agent in one postcode to do these monthly marketing updates. So the question is, if it's not going to be your agent and your logo on it, what if it's some other agent's? Have a think about it.